My dear friends and family of Rotary, it is my privilege to introduce you to my family. My wife, Precy, a lawyer, a past Rotaractor, a Rotarian, a past president and past assistant governor of Rotary. My mother, a teacher, a retired teacher and school administrator. On her 80th birthday 2 years ago, she set out to immunize 80 children against polio. She did about 108 and told me, Yinka, that's an indication that I'm not going anywhere very soon. My daughter, Atinuke, charter president of the Interact Club of our secondary school, a Rotaractor, she even joined Rotary at a point in Winnipeg. My daughter, Aminat, a past president of the Rotary Club of American University of Nigeria. And my son, Malik, who just completed a degree in international relations from the University of Benin in Nigeria. My younger sister, Ganiyat, a past Rotaractor, the first female president of our Rotaract Club, a Rotarian, and past president of a Rotary Club. My sister-in-law, Gloria, a teacher with a degree in food technology. And of course, Randy. Breen would like to say, my Randy. But I already told him, Breen, she's not your Randy anymore. She is our Randy. My dear family of Rotary, please help give a warm Rotary family welcome to my family. So, my dear family of Rotary, my family has not only supported my Rotary journey, there is a significant part of that. When I first met Precy, I saw her across a room at a Rotary event, as both of us as Rotaractors. And I leaned over to a friend of mine, and I said, that's the one. Since then, our whole family has chosen service as a way of life. And as I honor my family, I want to honor someone whose presence is with us here, despite their absence in the room. And that's my dear friend and brother, Sanku Yun. Sanku once said, "I do not see myself as a lone leader, but as one link in a strong, unbroken chain." He was and remains a strong link in that chain. A chain of Rotary members who gave more, reached further, and served with greater purpose, generation after generation. Like Sanku, like all of us really, Rotary has changed me deeply. I have been part of the Rotary family for more than 40 years. And I can tell you exactly when Rotary changed me. My club took on a literacy project when I was a young Rotaractor. We were helping adults in my community to learn to read and write. During that project, I watched a woman hold a piece of paper and read her own name for the first time. That moment redirected me. I was not simply a young man with opportunities anymore. I was a young man with a responsibility to extend those opportunities to others. Every Rotary member has a story like that. A moment when fellowship and service stopped being what you did and became who you are. I want us to tell more stories about how Rotary has changed us and every one of us. Because when we do, we show the world that Rotary is more than a service organization. It is a transformative experience. That transformation, my family of Rotary, is at the heart of our call to action this year, to create lasting impact. In Rotary, we give members a place to belong. We help keep students in school. We organize vaccination campaigns that protect children. These results are real, and they matter deeply. But my dear friends, to create lasting impact, we need to ask a harder question. What happens next? We turn friendships into lifelong bonds. We help each other change for the better. And we measure not just what we did, but what changed, and whether that change will endure. That shift is what the message, create lasting impact, is about. Nowhere, my dear friends, is that distinction more important than when we talk about peace. Peace must be deliberately pursued. It must be built into the design of what we do, not assumed as a byproduct. Last year, Rotary launched a program of scale in Colombia called Pathways to Peace and Prosperity. It works in communities scarred by decades of armed conflicts, poverty, and forced displacement. The program trains local leaders in conflict resolution. It pairs economic empowerment with peace-building skills. It builds the capacity of communities to manage disagreement and work towards reconciliation together. As one Rotary leader in Colombia puts it, by building peace from the ground up with dignity, opportunity, and trust, we are planting the seeds of transformation that will grow for generations. That is what deliberate peace building is about. And that is the standard I'm calling all of us to bring to our work this Rotary year. As part of everything we do, we must ask, does this create the conditions for peace? Not just improving lives, but building the trust, the understanding, and the structures that make lasting peace possible. How we must keep our most important commitment. I'm sure you know what that is. We will eradicate polio. In Afghanistan, medical workers are now using needle-free jet injectors to vaccinate children in communities where fear and distrust once kept families away. And it is working. Innovation is helping us to reach the unreachable. But my dear friends and family, we cannot rest now. Funding is under pressure globally. This is precisely the moment Rotary must hold firm. Every child protected is one step closer to a promise kept to every family on this planet that will never have to know of this disease. In just a few weeks, I will formally assume the title of President of Rotary International. Thank you. It is a responsibility I do not take lightly, and one I could not take on without the support of my entire family. And of course, every one of you. Together, we are an unbroken chain. And to grow, we must forge new links in that chain. As Larry said, we have a goal of 1.25 million Rotarians and 125,000 Rotaractors by 2030. For the Rotaractors in the room, it's minimum of 125,000. One of yours is in the leadership, you must show something else. Each new member represents a person who has not yet had their Rotary story. They are out there, and they are waiting for us to welcome them. So here is my challenge to each and every one of us. Look back at the last 5 to 7 years in your clubs, in your districts. Find your best year for membership growth and retention. Set goals that enables you to do better than your best. This year is our turn to forge the next link in that chain. Our turn to be changed by Rotary, to build the future we wish to see, to pursue peace deliberately, to create lasting impact across the globe, in our communities and in ourselves. Shishe, thank you very much, my dear family, and I hope you're on this journey with us.